After nearly 4 years of civil war and with at least 3 million people seeking shelter in neighboring countries, calling the Syrian refugee situation a crisis now sounds like an incredible understatement. But as the need only promises to increase, Lebanon made it more difficult Monday for Syrians to flee to safety in what appears to be a question of money and space. Syrians must now have a visa to enter Lebanon. That's a tall order for many who've left everything behind to escape the brutal violence. The Wall Street Journal reports a tourist visa requires proof of a hotel reservation, ID, and $1,000. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees lists Lebanon and Turkey with virtually the same number of refugees from Syria, each with more than 1.1 million people documented, but some estimate another 500,000 undocumented refugees may be in Lebanon. In Turkey and other host countries, those refugees have camps often lacking a full stock of supplies for such an overwhelming need, granted, but camps nonetheless. Not so in Lebanon. The country has host communities where refugees mostly live in squalor. Lebanon's crowded population already consisted of 4.5 million people, so add 1.5 million desperate refugees and the situation is understandably tense politically, economically, and among the various religious sects. Lebanon's former head of the Syria crisis response told the Wall Street Journal about the competition for jobs. It is a race to the bottom between the poorest Syrians and the poorest Lebanese. While Lebanon has at times closed its border with Syria or limited the number of people coming into the country, this is perhaps its most significant escalation to quell the number of people entering the country. 2 weeks ago, Lebanon's social affairs minister announced the Syrian crisis has cost the country $20 billion since 2011, only a fraction of which has been supported by international aid. Perhaps more concerning for the Lebanese, the BBC's Paul Wood, who's based in Beirut, said resentment of the refugees is growing. Above all, many Lebanese fear the country's religious and sectarian balance is being altered in a way that will eventually trigger a renewed civil war here. For Newsy, I'm Cliff Judy.